Earlier today, some leaders of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo Northern Elders Forum, Pan-Nigeria Delta Forum, the Middle Belt Forum, and a faction of Afenifere have endorsed Atiku Abubakar as their presidential candidate. They made the declaration at a meeting tagged Summit of Nigerian Leaders and Elders. The leaders noted that they arrived at a conclusion after a series of meetings with the presidential candidates in the past months. They accused President Muhammadu Buhari of dividing the country and not having control of the presidency. They therefore believe that the PDP candidate has better plans for Nigeria compared to that of the APC-led federal government. In attendance at that meeting, notably Dr. Pogu Bitrus of the Middle Belt Forum, Ango Abdullah of the Northern Elders Forum, Ayo Fasfami of the Afenifere Group. Others were Edwin Clark of Pan-Niger Delta Forum, John Uwondo of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and Buba Galadima. Take a listen to what they said.
The head of state who has reminded us so much of our ethnic and religious differences, that he has put our national security in serious jeopardy.
Ohanaeze has chosen Atiku Abubakar.
We had to subsume our interest to the national interest. The candidate of the People's Democratic Party, in the person of the Waziri of Adamawa, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, is our collective candidate for this election.
There you go. So let's get the conversation started. So it's a big battle and rivalry between some of the major political parties that we have, perhaps the two big ones. Now, some groups rooting for one of the two, Atiku Abubakar, now gets the favor and the support from these groups. I have joining me from our Abuja studio tonight spokespersons of the two major presidential campaign council. I have joining me Mr. Festus Keyamo of the APC and Mr. Buba Galadima of the PDP. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on tonight. Let me begin with you, Mr. Festus Keyamo. You've seen those endorsements for the opposition and Mr. Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party. How much of a dent is this for your party?
Well, let me say first of all that there's nothing that is as fraudulent as known PDP members and PDP sympathizers putting on the apparel of socio-political groups and endorsing their own political parties. These people, these individuals in these groups are known PDP members and have always endorsed the PDP anyway. They supported the PDP in 2015 and they lost with the PDP. So it's not that the PDP is expanding its support base or getting endorsements from people that hitherto did not support the PDP. I repeat that these are PDP members. But it's just like me now going to float a platform of some Niger Delta group and endorsing Buhari. It's fraud because everybody knows that I'm a clear Buhari supporter. So this is exactly what they are doing. And let me tell you this. In the past, it used to be that some of these groups, they use these platforms to purport to represent their people and then purport to be middlemen between government and their people. And in so doing, they get patronage from government in the past. And those patronage, they don't trickle down to their people, but they pretend to represent their people. They wear big apparels, big beard, and big everything, and go to the villa every day and say, we are the representatives of our people, of our regions. Whereas these are people who are totally disconnected from their people. I repeat, these are people who cannot deliver their words. I want to challenge the so-called groups now. We are still on our campaign rally. Let them call a rally the same day we arrive in that region. I am challenging them openly. I'm challenging the faction of Afenifere. We have not gone to Lagos. We have not gone to Ekiti. The day we arrive in Lagos, I am challenging Afenifere. Call a rally of Yoruba people the same day at another venue in Lagos and let us see the turnout. I'm also challenging the Middle Belt Forum. We have not gone to Benue. We have not gone to other places to know how connected you are with your people. I challenge you. call a rally the same day we are arriving in the Middle Belt and let us see the turnout at your rally, at our rally. The people don't listen to them again. These are people who have over time represented their own interests, and of course they are in tune with the philosophy of Atiku Abubakar, who says that he will enrich his own friends. So like bees are attracted to honey, these people are attracted to Atiku Abubakar, who wants to enrich his friends. And that's what they are doing. The endorsements are inconsequential. They lost in 2015. They endorsed the PDP in 2015 and lost with them. You see, President Buhari is an unusual leader. He has managed to navigate his way through these middlemen, and he has reached the people directly in this country, the masses who are now benefiting directly from his infrastructural development. He's not giving money to these middlemen groups to try to talk to their people again. He's not doing so. And that is where the anger is coming from. And I want to ask them, are they satisfied with the infrastructural development in their regions during the 16 years of PDP rule? Is that what they are telling Nigerians, that they are satisfied with the way PDP developed their regions in the 16 years they were in power? Where is their outrage about the 900 billion naira so far, about 800 billion so far, that the President Buhari, has recovered from PDP members and their cronies in the last 3.5 years? That money is in a recovery account. Where is the outrage of this group about the 407 mansions that Buhari has recovered from PDP and its members in the last 3.5 years? Where is the outrage about the 259 automobiles that President Buhari has recovered in the last 3.5 years that is also, in the custody of the EFCC? Where is their outrage against these corrupt practices? They should tell Nigerians why they are doing this very funny and inconsequential endorsement. Are they endorsing these acts of corruption, these acts of stealing, these acts of evil against the Nigerian people? Where is their outrage against the PDP misrule? I'm asking them. They should tell Nigerians.
Let's allow Malam Buba Galadima to comment on some of the things that you have raised. You heard what Mr. Festus Keyamo is saying. Simply discountenance what those endorsements. You've been in the APC before, Malam Galadima. Is saying that those are inconsequential endorsements.
Well, Karian, you have already answered yourself and discountenance what he has said. He saw my picture there when you were showing when people have been endorsing Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He saw me there. Was I a member of the PDP? Am I a member of the PDP now? But having said that, in my culture, I don't insult elders, people of 90 years and above, even if they are wrong. Because there are certain things they can see seated down when a young man standing on top of a tree cannot see. Therefore, I respect these people. Today is one of my happiest days that unity has been played to its maximum in Nigeria, that hitherto tribes, regions that don't see eye to eye had come together for one purpose, their country, our Nigeria, to endorse a single individual, irrespective of tribal, religious, ethnic, or zonal affiliation. Today, that Afenefere, representing the Yoruba people, Ayo Adebanjo, above 90 years. Alhaji Tankoyas Kasai, 94 years. Chief Edwin Clark, 92 years. These people cannot be inconsequential. There is no position in life that they did not hold. There is no politics of Nigeria that they had not seen from the colonial times to today. And they must have seen something in trying to unite Nigeria, that this government, as we have today, is a government of exclusion, is a government of nepotism, is a government bedeviled by corruption, is a government that has no single achievement in Nigeria. Yet, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, World Health Organization has released a report and said that out of 180-something countries, Nigeria's health index is ranked 144. That is World Health Organization. You know also Transparency International was on the news recently, and they said Nigeria remains one of the corrupt countries all over the world. Where is their transparency? Who did they jail? Which money did they recover? Where is the money? What have they done with the money? Can they show us one single project? 1.5 years to the road project between Abuja and Kano. They have not yet gone 10 kilometers. 3.5 years into the dredging of River Niger. They have not yet dug 1 cubic meter of sand. They went to borrow the other day to commission warehouses, 4 of them in number. I have similar warehouses in my farm. Is that the only thing that government can show as it is achievement? Let them place their achievement on the cards. They have told us, they have lied to us that they have done the Mambila power plant. Yet, I want to assure the world that Mambila was scaled down from 6,800 megawatts to 2,800 by the Buhari government, trying to shortchange the people of that region. Yet, they have not even paid one single compensation to any owner of a land. So the site has not even been identified. But they lied to people that they have performed, they had done this, they had done that. Nigerians could not be hoodwinked. All their 419 has come to naught. Recently, when we held our rally in Sokoto, they came telling people that we brought people from Niger to attend our rallies in Sokoto. And I said, fine, they are in charge of government. Where is their immigration personnel? Where is their military personnel? Where is their security personnel? Where is their custom personnel? What did they allow nationals of another country to attend our rally in Sokoto? Yet in Kano, you had seen the president raising the hand of a corrupt individual, the corrupt person that the whole nation has seen, taking bribes. They are talking of corruption. That man belongs to them. And they brought people from Niger, my good friend, the Sultan of Damagaram, and 2 governors from Niger Republic. They are already telling us that they will bring aliens to vote for them and claim they have manufactured figures. That will not be acceptable. That will not be agreed upon. We will try to fight what
Madam Galadima,
to do.
yeah,
Listen to me, Kerian, listen to me.
Hold on.
You allowed him 10 minutes to speak. So you have to keep quiet.
Madam Galadima, we need to come. We are on national television, so I'm moderating I'm moderating this program. So we need to make it a conversation so that if
hold on, my friend.
Just hold on, Alhaji Galadima. We need to comport ourselves on national television. So if I'm asking the question, you please.
Am I not comporting myself?
No. When you shouting down on me, so apologies,
shouting.
please.
I'm just using passion.
No,
I'm just using passion.
Hold on.
Things that I feel so.
I understand, and I appreciate
passionate about.
And I appreciate your passion. Let me go to Mr. Keyamo so that we can make it a balanced conversation. Some of the things that were raised by these leaders.
But you give him 10 minutes.
No.
You gave me only 5.
It can't be true. It can't be true. We've not even spent as much on this conversation. So, Mr. Keyamo, listen to what some of the leaders had said there. They said they have accused President Buhari of dividing the country and not having control of the presidency. When you say that these people's support is of no consequence, some people will say that some of these people, some of the leaders in your party, have gone to meet them at some point when you came into power. Is it now that you need vote from them and they're not supporting you, that you're now seeing them as inconsequential?
When did our leaders go to them? You must cite examples of when our leaders went to them. Our lives don't depend on these people. I said it before, that these people supported PDP in 2015 and PDP lost. I'm talking about age. There are people who are 100 years old supporting Buhari. There are people who are 95 years old supporting Buhari. So you shouldn't bring the issue of age here. There are age people across all ages are supporting both parties. You should not intimidate anybody with age. It's not, should not. They said in Africa, we say you have to respect yourself before people respect you. I'm saying that these people are people who divided this country. There are people who do not in any way at all have connection with their people at the grassroots. And let me just quickly say, in response to some of the things Alhaji Galadima said, before I will now go directly to your question. First of all, he talked about Mambila. He talked about Transparency International and some health figures. These are historical figures anyway. Alhaji Galadima cannot tell us that these are figures that were manufactured in the last 3.5 years. Someone said 30 million children are out of school. 30 million children were out of school in 2015 anyway, and these are people who caused that problem, and they are not putting it on us.
Okay.
They are talking about Mambila.
Sorry, if I may butt in quickly, Mr. Keyamo. Sorry, let me butt in quickly. No, just a moment. I will allow you to land on that, but we need to take this break. When we come back, the issue of the endorsement is causing a lot of controversy. So their endorsement left, right, and center. We will discuss more about the issues that have been raised in these endorsements.